Hey, try to do that. Try to do that.
The Americans.
Says a lot about you.
What was your name again? Look at her fucking outfit.
Of course you can. Of course, just don't have any firearms, okay?
Absolutely. Only my earrings are the one arm, as you can see. Alrighty. Hey, how are ya?
Oh, I'm good. How are you, honey?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate that.
Of course. That is a great outfit you got there.
Thank you so much. It is the special outfit for my president, Vivek Ramaswamy. That's Ramasquamy. That's right, Vivek Ramaswamy.
It's definitely a special outfit, sweetie.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling extremely American, extremely freedom. Hell yeah, brother, etc. Even though I am Australian, which is that World of Warcraft expansion, I am still very extremely American. That's right.
That's a real place?
Well, Australia, no. That's in World of Warcraft.
I'm the only one that acts like a normal fucking person.
That's Siobhan.
Right, sir. Australia is from World of Warcraft.
I thought Australia was the new Fortnite map.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah. Is it not the new Fortnite
Could
map?
the mayoral candidates begin making their way to the stage? May the mayoral candidates please get on the stage. Thank you.
Oh no, I'm sorry. They said mayoral candidates. I believe you should be in line for a hair dye or something. All right. Well, we'll save it for the debate.
All right, can we have you all just line up? Nice organized line.
Andy Jones is fucking running again.
You know, if you wanted to get closer to me.
Thank you. Oh, were you talking to me or him?
We get a little bit of spacing here. I mean, a little bit of spacing.
We have food and drink. If anybody needs food, we have food and drink.
I would love some food and drink.
Oh, yes.
I got him standing up there like freaks.
Do you have $3 on you?
It's pedicure, bro.
Yes. Keep the mask on. Have a 9.
Ahem.
Hey, Glorion. Come
What's
over
up?
here, man.
There you go, darling. It's French fry. Sorry, I just made a whole bunch of French fries for people.
Okay, no one's kiki face in the mayor thing.
Where's my friend? Okay, I didn't get the drink.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, I gotta grab it out of one of these boxes real quick.
Where? I hear you. Raise your hand. I don't see you.
Ladies and
Look,
gentlemen,
all of you.
citizens of Los Santos, here are your mayoral candidates. This is a historic election. We all know this. And today, we'll get to learn a little bit more about each of these incredible candidates. I would like to go.
Where are you a 2-year-old? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, he's really getting into it.
Okay.
All right. Well,
How hungry are
we're going to go from right to left. Candidates, if you could introduce yourself and talk a little bit about the platform you are running under. Please go ahead, starting with mayoral candidate Cornwood.
So I'm gonna give you a burger and a French fry.
He's on the phone. And he's on the phone.
SIM card out, my friend. Take your SIM card out.
Okay. So, can y'all hear me? All right. Well, hey, thank y'all for coming out here today. Thank y'all for coming out here today. It's, I mean, I know it's very busy. I know a lot of people are working 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You know, everybody out here trying to make ends meet. And for you to take some time off of your busy schedules and come out here and hear what we have to say about this great city of Los Santos is, I appreciate that. Now, look, a lot of people have been asking me this question. You know, what platform am I on or whatever? And I'll be honest with you. I don't have no damn answer for no platform, okay? My platform is this city. My platform is the people, all right? And I think this city is going to go as far as the people will take it, no matter if I'm mayor or somebody else. But let me tell you what, I will absolutely allow myself to be picked up and lifted up by everybody else around me, and I will carry us to the promised land. Absolutely, I will. There has been way the hell too many problems in this city since I was last year. I've been in this city for a long damn time, and then I spent a lot of time away. And whenever I came back, this was not the same damn city that I was used to. I go down, and I'm on patrol. All right, y'all know I am a former senior captain and sheriff of the BCSO, and I go down on my patrol, and what do I see? I see crackheads. I see damn crackheads up and down the city. I go to the senior buns, and I'm telling you, it's noise pollution left and right. I think every single damn person that walks into that damn building leaves without 200 or 300 brain cells that they used to have. Okay? Now, what am I here for? I'm here for you. All right? I'm here for you, and that's what I want y'all to know. So we'll talk more later. Thank you.
That was dog shit.
All right, Cornwood.
That was dog shit right there. That was dog shit. That shit sucked, man. That shit sucked. That was bullshit right there.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on.
Be nice.
Come on, guys. Come on. But don't stop.
Shut the fuck up.
May our next candidate please take center stage, introduce yourself, and a little bit about your platform.
What?
Then you run if you have something to complain about.
How you doing, everybody?
Motherfucker, vote for me.
My name is Stelio Lambros. I'm a proud member of the Organized Labor Party. I'm a proud member of the union up at the lumberyard. I made a lot of friends here in different unions around the whole city, around the whole of San Andreas.
Shut the fuck up. I'm doing my
Right
shit.
now, there are people that are starving. There are people that can't afford a meal. There are people passing out on the highway because they're not feeding themselves. The EMS right now, the police, they're struggling right now. For some reason, we're making these people pay for their repairs out of their own pockets. I don't understand what's going on. Right now, people are struggling in this city. That's a fact. People are having terrible days, and they are not having their time, their hard work respected. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that everybody in this city, no matter what you do, no matter whether you're a lumber union worker, if you're a grind worker in the city, if you're a Group 6 worker, if you're a dancer at the Vanilla Unicorn, I want to make sure that you are respected, that the time, the energy, everything you put in this city is respected. And I'm going to tell you up front, I don't got no rich uncle. I don't got no deep ties 5 years ago in this city. A lot of people are going to bring up the fact, oh, this city, it was great in the past. This city, it was great in the past. Everyone's going to be looking at the past. I'm telling you right now, I don't have these ties to the past. I'm going to be the only person up here that's telling you, don't look at the past, look at the future. Because the future is where Los Santos and San Andreas stands. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, that was shit. I heard that shit from Rocky 10 years ago, man. Get some new shit.
May our next candidate step up, introduce
Tiny.
themselves, and yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Tiny. Greetings, everybody. Thank you, Beetlejuice, for cheering. Anyone? Oh, yeah, I'll wait for the applause to die down real quick. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I know many of you personally, and really, I just want to thank you for taking the time to come down here. I know that they might have forcibly closed Senior Buns. That wasn't my choice. But nonetheless, today we stand upon the precipice of change. 5 years ago, the Los Santos government crumbled and failed. For reasons not entirely I'll wait for these sirens to go by real quick. Kind of fucking rude, if you ask me. The government failed, and now here we are, picking up the pieces that failed institution, one by one, grime delivery by grime delivery, hamburger by hamburger, money bag by money bag. Gratefully, the current government has established... Hey, keep it... Come on, guy. I'm talking up here, man.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. You fucking idiot.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. Stink of shit.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Listen to me, and listen close. Now, more than ever, your vote is required to ensure that the future of Los Santos is one secure. And I know more than any of these people behind me what it takes to get something done. And that particular something, I promise to you, is the following. And listen closely. Cheaper housing, a lower tax rate, no more taxing of your paychecks, and of course, humble and strong support for the honorable police members in Los Santos so that they no longer have to pay for their equipment, so they no longer have to pay for repairs on their vehicles, so they can get out there on these war zone-like streets. War zone that I'm sure that you all are familiar with. Honest, hardworking people afraid to look over their backs because who's going to pull up in another 4-seater SUV and try to rob them of their fucking packages or their money bags or what have you? Which brings me to my final and most important point. Gun licenses. Now, you might be thinking, Max, why is a gun license important to ensuring the safety and security of Los Santos? And to me, I personally believe in the good guy with the gun theory. Now, some of you might not be familiar with that, but essentially, it means that, the more people who have a gun, the less likely something, I don't know, terroristical or treasonous happens. And if, let's say, one of your fellow grime drivers has a gun and you don't, and they see you getting robbed, maybe they hop out and try to watch your back. The problem with that is that currently, and this may be new information to some of you, a gun license is slated in the future to cost $50,000. $50,000. Now, how many of you have $50,000 in the crowd right now that you can spend on a gun license? No, you don't. You're a fucking Beetlejuice. Put your fucking hand down.
This is America. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about that shit.
Let's end on this note. The streets are too dangerous, and I promise to you a far, far cheaper gun license, and of course, without the requisite cop recommendation that was slated to be ushered out alongside that $50,000 requirement. Under my jurisdiction, I will ensure that you are safe, secure, and prosperous. Thank you. Maximilian, Thoroughbred.
May our next candidate step up, introduce themselves, and give us a little bit about their platform.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, this guy stinks. Yeah, fuck this guy.
My name is Pilvis Shanley. I used to live here many years ago, and I'm back. I've done a lot of reflecting on myself, and I really genuinely want to make a change and be a mayor that's really going to help out the everyday civilian. That is what my platform is based on. I want to help the civilians in this city. I want to help everybody that is struggling. I know everybody's working hard jobs. I work at Senior Buns just to fund my campaign. And that's what I want to do. I want to work with the unions. I want to help everybody. I want to help the civilians. I want to help the police officers. I can't promise that I'll get rid of taxes on your paychecks because, as we know, the city's in a rebuild right now. The government doesn't have that money. The government doesn't have the money to be able to make all these grandiose promises. So I'm not going to make those promises to you. What I'm going to tell you is I'm going to do my best for you. I want to work with everyday civilians. I want to work with the police officers. I want to work with everybody. I want to do all the things I could possibly do. Yeah. I have a voice crack sometimes. I'm not ashamed.
I'm not voting for a man who has voice cracks. Fuck that shit.
I went through puberty at 24. Please.
I went there through that shit at 12, man. I'll beat you to it, man.
Okay, Beetle. All right. Yes, Beetlejuice. I'm sorry, Beetlejuice. I genuinely just want to help people. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do. I can't make the promises that everybody else is going to be making. Like I said, there's some things that I want to do. I want to, of course, I'll look into taxes if I get into office, and I will adjust them accordingly. I'm going to appoint a great secretary of staff, and then one of these individuals will be one of my deputy mayors as well if I get elected, which is, and I would love to work with them as well. I don't think everybody should be having guns, if I'm being honest. I think we know, if you were around, we know what that's like, everybody willy-nilly having guns. I think that, put a price tag on it. Make people feel regret about buying a gun. You know what I mean? You don't want people to just get a gun and then not care if they use it because they'll just go get a new one because it's $50, $100, $1,000 for a gun license. Make it cost something to people. And yeah, basically, you know, my platform is I just want to help out the civilians. That's it. I want to help out not just the civilians, but everybody: the police, the EMS, government workers, the unions, in any way that I possibly can.
That was the shittest speech I've ever heard in my life. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off the stage, man.
May our next candidate step up, introduce themselves, and talk a little bit about their campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing today? Yeah, when I say Rama, you say Squammy. Rama! Rama! That's exactly right. Now I'm here, and I didn't realize Day one, I didn't realize Melatonin Max was contagious. Cause let me tell ya, what a snooze fest it has been so far. Am I right?
I used to want that powder.
Take your shirt off,
Let me tell ya. All these young fellas have come up here and have made promises. But as the late great George W. Bush once said, well done is far better than well said. Am I right? That's exactly right. Now here we are. We got Max Melatonin dressed up like the Monopoly Man. And let me tell you, what he talks like is all game. He's got no class. He has no experience. He's a shady guy. And let me tell you, I went onto the website to find out more about this town. And there are two types of mayors. One, goody two-shoes, unwilling to negotiate. And two, these crazy corrupt politicians. I want to be someone new. That's Ramaswamy. You know, here's the thing. My platform is a platform of greatness. A platform where I will represent all of you and put words into action. If you have seen me in the last few days, I've been campaigning absolutely hard to make sure I represent working folks like yourself. Even drunk Santa, who none of these absolute frauds even talk to. I want to be for the people for far too long. These politicians have been representing just a few and not all of us. They've mandated things like the vaccine. They've mandated things to control folks like you. So let's get it trending on Twitter. Hashtag Ramaswamy. That's RAMASQUAMY. And I will not back down. All of us have been offered money, corruption, bribes, and I have taken none of it because I have funded through my own Patreon a grassroots campaign to make sure I represent you. So remember, and if you're a young voter, give me 1 second here. Vote for Ramaswamy. Vote for Ramaswamy. End the woke mob. Los Santos is being held hostage. I will represent you, and I will not be silenced by some bozo. Day one. Hashtag Ramaswamy on Twitter. Say it now.
Ramaswamy!
Exactly right.
Wonderful.
RAMASQUAMY. Ramaswamy.
Wonderful. I'm seeing a lot of hashtag raw salamis going on Twitter. You guys are doing great. Next candidate, you can take the center stage and
appreciate it, Tiny.
Yeah, introduce yourself and your playful.
Hey everybody, how are you? Dottie, McMuffin. Yep, appreciate it for being quiet. Thank you. Listen, I know you all been sitting here a while now. I'm not trying to take up more time. I'm just trying to be here to help the city. I'm trying to put people in the place where they should be. Honestly, keep taxes low. Just help keep moving to get businesses and proposals done if possible. Just trying to do normal mayor things. Help fundings where it's needed. Help people where it's needed. Help businesses where it's needed. Simple as that. If I could do it, I will do it.
What the fuck?
Okay, I appreciate you being quiet. I'm here to help out wherever, and that's really it. I'm not here to do things or say things I can't do or help with.
Don't tell me to shut the fuck up, man. Don't shut up. Yeah, you can shut the fuck up.
Don't listen to the hecklers, darling. Keep going.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And I'll piss on your head.
Anywho, and all this promises and I don't know what he's saying. Getting money from people, if they're taking it, good for them. But I'm here to do it the right way and make this city prosper like it should be. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, everybody.
That was great, though. That was great. Say it all again, please.
Thank you, candidates. I feel that we've all gotten to know you just a little bit better. And for everyone out there, I am Tiny Tony, moderating this debate, not running for mayor. I would never do that. It seems like a horrible job. But these fine folk, seem up to the task. All right, we're going to move on to the question section. All right, I'm going to ask a couple questions here. All right. The first one is one that I think is on everybody's mind. The economy has collapsed. People are struggling. Many of you mentioned it in your introductory statements. What is your plan to make all of the people in front of you move forward with their lives, to live the lives that they once had? How do you rebuild Los Santos? We'll again start from the right. Mayor candidate Cornwood.
Corn dog.
Corn frog.
Wait, can you repeat that one more time? You said so many damn words.
Of course, absolutely. I'll go through it again. All right? There has been an economic collapse. Los Santos is in goddamn shambles, Cornwood. How do you intend to rebuild Los Santos from the ground up, from a mayorship position, to help the people in front of you?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I would love to talk about this. All righty. Okay, fellas, listen up now. All right. We have a lot of problems in this city. All right. I remember how great the damn burger shop used to be. I remember the amount of jobs, the amount of things that people could do in this damn city in order to be able to make a living. I remember folks being able to go out there, get a job, take care of their family, and do all that. All right. Easily. You had tons of opportunity. However, now that same opportunity ain't there. All right, I see every single damn person, they're out there driving Group 6, putting their lives in danger. Everybody driving crime, putting their lives in danger. Why? Because some folks are out there who don't want to make an honest living. There's some folks out there that aren't like you, and you, okay, and you, all right? There's folks out there that are trying to cheat the damn system, that are trying to lie and steal and attack the good people of this damn city. And we got to put a stop to it. We got to give people opportunities to protect themselves. All right? That's why I want to bring back the opportunity to get you a gun license and to be able to arm yourself in order to be able to defend yourself against these sons of bitches who are going out there and they are attacking the people who are trying to make an honest living. All right? They are not afraid. Nobody out there, no criminal out there is afraid to break the law and to attack somebody else and to take something away from everybody. However, under my mayorship, my plan is to get the laws working in a way in order for us to make sure the people have an opportunity to make a good living and to keep themselves safe. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is wonderful.
Well done. Take a seat.
No.
Next candidate, the floor is yours to answer this question. I can repeat it if you need.
Please repeat it so everyone can hear it again after that.
That's right. That's right. We are discussing the economic collapse of Los Santos and how your mayoral candidacy will help bring back the golden age of Los Santos, rebuild it. Go ahead, sir.
Right now, the most important thing that we need to look at is the huge disparity in income between all these different jobs throughout the city. For an entire week, no one could make any money doing lumber. Yet people were still up there doing that because that was their passion, putting in work. Still, I think right now, no one can make any money doing sanitation, but people are still doing it because it's their passion. It's what they want to do. It is no secret that Senor Burgers pays the best out of any job in the city. People are wise to that. People know that. And that's why at Senor Burgers, you go there, it is so hard to get a shift. I was talking to the manager there, Jane. It is so hard to get a shift at Senior Burgers because everyone's wise and everyone's trying to get the easy money. And it's not easy. Let me tell you, folks, it's not easy. If you think that's the case, you're mistaken because the chaos there is unrivaled. But what we need is we need to make sure all these jobs are paid the same, are paid equal. We need to make sure people's time is respected. We need to make sure people are going. They're paying fair. They're being paid fair for the things that they do. We need to make sure we give business licenses to those with the acumen and the drive and the passion to run these businesses here in the city, but not only here in the city, run these businesses in Sandy, run these businesses in Polito, run these businesses in Harmony, run these businesses in Chumash, because there are people with passion. There are people that want to start these businesses. They are riled up. We have people that want to work and want to give great services, but they don't have the opportunities because we don't have these licenses. As soon as I get in office, I will make sure these licenses are given out. We will take them under consideration. We will push them out and push them and make sure that people can start working, start having something they can call their own, the American dream. I was talking to a young woman. She wants to start a 50s dine. I thought, what a wonderful idea. I was talking to Jane. She wants to start franchisees for food all over the city. All over the city. Right now, the only place you can get a good burger is at Senior Burgers. The only place you can get a good, hot, warm meal is at Senior Burgers. We need restaurants up all around San Andreas, all around the entire island. I know Miss B. I think she's here in the audience. Can you yell out, Miss B? Miss B has been working at a convenience store. She doesn't have a business license. She has gotten no support, but she does it because that's what she is passionate about. And we need to enable these passions because people want the economy to succeed, and we need to give them the means and the tools to succeed. We need to support them so that they can succeed. Thank you.
You're putting me to sleep, man. Hurry the fuck up.
Okay, take the shot. Thank you for that. A very thoughtful answer. Our next candidate, may you please answer? Economy collapsed, we're rebuilding. Go on.
Yeah, I got you, bud. I got a simple 5-point plan to ensure the suitable rising from the ashes phoenix that Los Santos can be. Simple. 1, removal of taxation for paychecks. Already went over that. 2, lower the tax rate from 15% to 10%. Easily done. 3, the establishment of a chamber of commerce in order to ease the transition of state-run businesses to citizen-owned businesses. Furthermore, I intend on having discussions with those who may be privy to the ability to do so, but also possibly the establishment of a state-sponsored loan company. 4, a reevaluation of the current housing market. As many of you noticed, I'm sure that they are extremely unaffordable. That will, of course, be one of our main priorities. And 5, and most importantly, and my favorite, I intend on holding court for 10 people every day for you to speak personally with me about what it is you want to see Los Santos develop into. That's all. Thank you.
Bro, Khaleesi did the same shit.
Very interesting. A lot of food for thought there. Our next candidate, may you take the floor. Los Santos collapsed, rebuilding it. How you gonna do it?
Hey, this time don't have a voice crack, man.
I need that as a gift, guys.
I can't help that, Beetlejuice.
But you just have one again, damn.
Well, yeah, because I can't help it, Beetlejuice.
Some water or some shit, bro. You lubricate your phone or something like that.
So the economy collapsed. There's not a lot of money. That's exactly why I said I can't make promises. I can't say, hey, taxes are fucking gone. You don't want a 20% tax on your paycheck or whatever it is. They're gone. We can't do that because the government doesn't. The government doesn't have that money to just shell out for all of these things. Unfortunately, it's the hardworking civilians like yourself that need to make the money and need to put it back into the economy so that we can have these amazing things, right? I want to work with the unions, like I said. I want to give them whatever they need. I've been going to every job and talking to the everyday worker and seeing what they want and what is necessary for them. I know the police, they really want to dispatch. I would love to get them dispatched. I want to make sure that the civilians are protected in that way, you know? Nobody wants to send a message to the police and hope that they get a response. They want to talk to a real human being. So I want to make sure to do that. I would love to get businesses. I want to hear your business proposals. I want to see if what you have and what your ideas are so that we can get things up and running. I want to open, housing is expensive at the end of the day. Listen, I know the housing right now is quite expensive. What I want to do, instead of just lowering the pricing on all the houses, is try to open up another apartment building so that not everybody's a big old conglomerate in one area. I know it gets a lot of hectic. Some people don't like that. That there's too much going on there for some people, and I understand that, and I would love to get another apartment building open somewhere. I want to open at least one more restaurant while I'm in office. Senior Burger, it's a great place. Senior Buns, sorry, my apologies. It's a great place. I love the food. I work there myself, but it is also a hectic place. I want to give people options. I want to let people do other things. And like I said, it's the hardworking civilians like yourself that are going to make this economy great. It's you guys are the ones that put the money into the economy. So, I'm going to continue to work with you guys and know whatever it is you want, I want to help with that and make your life more enjoyable. Make your work more enjoyable, make it more worth your time. And, Max also said something that I agree with. State-owned businesses, I want to try to find a way to get those into the hands of the civilians that have been putting in all the effort. The people that have been there all the time have been taking control, taking leadership positions. They deserve to be rewarded for their hard work, and I'm going to continue to try to do that.
Well thought out answer. Handsome man. Wouldn't mind looking at that face a little longer. Mount on.
I love you,
right.
Tiny Tony.
I love you, Bilbus. The next candidate. How you going to rebuild this economy? What are you doing? The economy.
It's such a great question. Thank you so much for asking.
I will go again with this.
All right. Well, who's sick of these boring-ass answers from these candidates? I am absolutely sick of it. First of all, we got Max GPT here with his 5-point plan. I mean, let me tell you, at least if we know, so one thing about Max is that he did Hooked on Phonics. Because day one, he's able to read straight from his note cards. Now, I'm not going to say these big words like the rest of these candidates, like leasing, stock market, financing. I'm going to talk straight from the heart, straight from the gut. This economy is in shambles because of folks like this. We got, Pelvis over here who has no experience whatsoever. As a parent, he can't even, keep his his rhetoric straight. He keeps getting heckled by these folks. He gets completely shattered. Look at him. He can't even stay silent when I'm talking. It's the woke mob that has taken our economy by hostage, which is why I have a 1-point plan. So easy to follow, and that point is called freedom. Because day one, I will be promoting an economy of freedom. I will make sure taxes are low. I will make sure the materials at Senor Buns are low, which, by the way, none of these candidates even said the name correctly. It's like they're here having their caviar in their, in their Emirates lounges. They don't even go to these establishments that they talk so highly about. SNR Buns. And that's why you should vote for Ramaswamy. That's RAMASQUAMY. Twat it right now. I'm willing to give away 3 months free of my On It brain supplement if you tweet out Ramaswamy for president and mayor. Thank you. God, gods, or science bless each and every one of us.
Man, he is pretty straight. Great answers. I'm seeing a lot more raw salami hashtags on Twitter. That's, not getting the spelling. You know what? Next candidate, rebuilding. We're rebuilding Los Santos economically.
Appreciate it, Tony.
Hey, this time don't stall, man.
Again, I'll just keep it short. Everyone here did say a lot of good points. There was a lot of points that they couldn't do either. Realistically, I'm just going to do what I can. Keep taxes as low as they can. Try to keep businesses, be able to pay their employees a good rate to actually match what the economy is. It's very down right now. Obviously, it's in shambles, but we're all here to rebuild it. I'm here to put tax money where it should be, funding all where it can be, and putting people in the right positions to be able to actually get businesses off the ground. Thank you.
Succinct and a wonderful answer. Thank you. Our next question, related to our last question. The war in Sanguine. It has bankrupted the government, collapsed Los Santos, and put it in the position that it is in now. And the citizens are bearing the brunt of the weight of what has happened. What do you think went wrong, and how would you prevent such a catastrophe from happening again during your mayoralship? You may begin.
All right, look, I don't give a damn, no damn about what happens anywhere other than Los Santos, all right? Sanguine can kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned, okay? Because really the only thing I care about is law and order in this city and making sure people are staying safe. Hey, get off your damn phone while we're in the damn meeting.
Damn right, calling America. I'm that boy, motherfucker. You ain't speaking right. Hey!
Shut the hell up, okay? All right, now listen. All right, we need law and order in this city, and this is a prime example of us not having no damn law and order, okay? We need to make sure that people are safe, all right? And we got to make sure that there's rules. Rules are there for a reason, all right? So we need to go out there, all right? And I don't know about no damn war on Sanguini or whatever the hell. I don't care about that, okay? The only ini I care about is spaghetti, all right? Tortellini, Rossellini, whatever the hell it's called, all right? So we're going to go and we're going to make sure we have law and order in this city. We are. And we're going to make sure that, again, the people are safe and we're not going to have issues like that, okay? Most issues can be solved by me just going and talking to them and making sure it's good. And if it ain't solved that way, then I have another way that it can be solved as well. Thank you.
Holy fuck! You damn right. Put someone to attack the fucking civilians.
God, that's a real man right there.
Wow. Wow. Strong words. Poignant words. Next candidate, please. What went wrong, and how will you prevent it during your mayoralship?
For what reason are we going to other places around the world? We're going to other places, and we are attacking them. We are killing them. We are causing destruction. Why are we doing that? We should be focused on here. We should be focused on building here, making our place, San Andreas, Los Santos, better. Why are we going around why are we going around destroying things? We should be building things. Why are we sending our law enforcement overseas to die? It is dangerous enough right here in Los Santos. There are roaming gangs of people with wrenches and knives attacking our Group 6 workers, attacking our grime workers. I say the PD has enough to deal with here. We got to focus on building the foundation of this city up before we start thinking about destroying the foundations of anywhere else in this world. All right? The most important thing, you funny? You think you're funny? The most important thing is that we make sure we build a foundation. We build the foundation because this mayoral election, this one right here, will set the tone for every single step, every next step that this city makes. For every next step that this city makes. Let's not fucking step up. Let's make sure that we are not causing destruction, that we are building right here in Los Santos.
Los Santos.
Thank you for that. That's a good answer. It's a good answer right there, ladies and gentlemen. Our next candidate to the floor.
Let's go.
That's our man.
What went wrong? Simple. A lack of suitable and skilled diplomats to navigate an actual constructive discourse for peace. What the fuck was up with the law enforcement officers of the previous government being conscripted as soldiers to fight a war with a sovereign state? They're not soldiers. They're cops. They're peacekeepers. They're supposed to be on the street protecting people, ensuring that people like us, yes, us, I'm a worker too, aren't getting robbed by the aforementioned gangs. Stelios, I think his name was, fucking just mentioned. They're everywhere, man. So the thing that fucked us up, or you guys, I was in prison. 5 years ago was. The thing that fucked us up 5 years ago is that we let the, I don't know, no offense, guys, but we let the police department kind of run a little bit wild. Should there ever be a sovereign state similar to Sanguine Isle in the future, I personally will be at the forefront of communications and diplomacy to ensure matters do not degenerate into outright war. Thank you.
Diplomacy.
Take care now.
That's a good approach. That's very interesting. Next, mayoral candidate. Take the floor and answer.
Yeah, you better shut the fuck up, man.
I was around when the war happened against Sanguine. And the people of Sanguine, they had their reasons for what they did.
What's this war thing?
It was handled poorly. The government was shit.
You dress worse than this motherfucker on stage.
Ma'am,
Who the fuck is that?
ma'am, get the hell out of here. The hell out of here, man.
That's the
Go
white
on,
mob.
mayoral candidate.
There are a lot
my
of
God,
people
am I
that
gonna
are
see
heckling and
assassination?
coming on stage. Can we please give this guy some respect, please?
Thank you. The
Sorry, I was
government
picking up
handled
the
it
trash.
poorly. There was a lot of, I knew people that were involved. And you know what? I think the whole thing could have been avoided if we had better people in power in the positions for the PD to de-escalate the situation instead of pushing for violence. I feel like that's what they really wanted at the time. And unfortunately, a lot of people got hurt, and it was a big disaster. And I'm going to make sure that the people that are, the people that are in that position and the people that, myself, are going to be way more diplomatic in our approach. We're not going to want to send police officers to die and our civilians that, are from here over to an island to fight a war that did not need to be fought. Like I said, the people of Sanguine had their reasons, and I don't blame them for what they did. But I do wish that bloodshed never happened, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that nothing like that ever happens again.
An answer that rings of peace.
Sounds like some pussy shit.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Next mayoral candidate. Sanguine, what went wrong? How would you prevent such a tragedy?
Yeah, what fucking went wrong, you bald sack of shit?
Well, careful, Max GPT. Don't short circuit with those big words. Let me tell you, it's so funny to be up here because none of these bozos even answered the question day one. That's exactly right, Lilith. Because here's what I'm going to say. There's been a war on our country in Sanguine, and there's a war on our country right now. It's a war against the woke mob. And let me tell you, the war in Sanguine, what a tragedy. I want to say there's certain wars that are worth fighting. Specifically, there's a war that we should fight, and that war is a war against aliens from Mars, which is why day one, I'm going to build an entire dome to cover Los Santos to make sure those aliens don't come into Los Santos and hang out among us. Because at the end of the day, I want to be fighting right besides you economically and by war. I am going to say, and I'm proud to say, I will address your questions directly. Now, I hate to get somber on a debate stage, but let me just say, a lot of lives have been lost in war, and which is why I want to pass a legislation day one called Thoughts and Prayers. Because let me tell you, what we have right now is health care. I want to provide sick care. And that's for the fine veterans who fought for us so valiantly. I want to make sure you're taken care of, which ironically, none of these bozos, including Mr. Corn Fraud, who I would think would know better, even mention the veterans, the real heroes to protect our interests. So if we are to go to war, just realize I know the severity of it, and I would absolutely represent all of you at home to make sure we bring back a dub, just like the shape of my hair. Thank you so much. Hashtag Ramaswamy, sponsored by Onyx Brain Supplement.
Name one veteran.
What does day one mean?
Well, here's the thing. It's a great question, Max. I didn't know we were going to have a back and forth. On the way here, I was in a Gruber ride, and the Gruber driver was a veteran. So for that reason, I know veterans, let me tell you. Thank you so much.
Very interesting answer. Started with an alien dome, but led to veterans' rights. Very hot and cold. Very hot and cold. Mixed emotions on that one. Very good. Good answers. Next mayoral candidate. Warren Sanguine, what went wrong? How do we not get there again?
All right. Warren Sanguine, honestly, couldn't remember enough from it. It was so long ago. All I can really say is keeping funding and keeping the police force healthy and stable in the city. It was what make it not really happen again. Civilian, we're all here to work together for one goal, and that's to create the city better. Keeping peace would be the best way, but stopping something like that comes with a lot of.
Make sure you're yelling.
Sit-downs. I'm yelling as loud as I can. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't hear you, man. You're too quiet, man. Speak up. Stuttering Jim.
Go on, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Anyway.
Just go back to the beginning, man. Shit. Start over again. You got this. We'll give you a second chance. It's all right. Probably
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yup.
All right.
Sound good.
Yeah.
So again, for those that didn't hear me, I don't know enough about Sanguine, really. It was so long ago. I'm just here to try to keep the peace of the city, delegate where is needed, and really just keep the police force as civil and good to the people as possible, and vice versa. That's the most we can really do in this type of position. I'll just end it at that.
Thank you, candidates. Another question that's been on everybody's mind. I hear this. Going around the street, I hear this time and time again. Aspiring business owners with some pretty brilliant ideas. How would you and your cabinet handle business proposals? I would like to begin on the opposite side now. Mayoral candidate Donnie McMuffin, if you could go first. Oh, hey! This is out of order.
Whoa.
Meant to hit the gritty.
That was not the gritty.
Oh my God.
Sir, you're gonna have to keep your hand to yourself, okay?
Oh my God.
Look at this fucking chaos. We got mayoral candidates arresting each other. What is this? Why is this happening?
Sir, you go right ahead. Sir, you go right ahead. I'll watch his ass.
All right, take care now.
Repeat the question one more time, Tony. Sorry, my head is.
How would you and your cabinet handle business proposals in the future? Do you have a plan to handle these proposals? I imagine there will be quite an influx.
Well, absolutely. So, being a mayor, you really just have to appoint the people in positions to be able to start going over and handling those sort of things. Proposals, obviously, I've talked to a few people already about certain businesses that they would like to do in the city. But the only way to get there is by having people actually in the cabinet or in the Senate. That would be the first way of actually getting things going, which is my first thing I plan on doing. Obviously, having businesses and proposals being read and actually put through, get going, will really help out the city start prospering. And it'll help people to, go with their goals and ambitions. What's up?
Wonderful answer. Wonderful answer. Next candidate, again moving from this side now. How would you handle business proposals moving forward?
It's such a great question. Thank you so much for asking. Well, first and foremost, I just want to address what you all witnessed on the stage. I took 2 Onnit brain supplements this morning. I am absolutely ready to get to fight for Los Santos, and I'm not going to stand idly by as some of these absolutely reprehensible mayoral candidates will just spew absolute vitriol and nonsense, which is why I got a little excited, but I did it for all of you. And let me tell you, regarding business proposals, I have a lot of business experience under my belt, for I am an outsider, okay? Specifically, in 2005, I got the runner-up on the YMCA local league for a basketball team, and I was the assistant coach for that team. That takes leadership, it takes guts, and it takes gumption. Now, in terms of business, I have a vast experience of calling up my daddy asking for funds to donate a library to many institutions, which is why I believe in open and free enterprise. In fact, right before this debate, I was meeting with a local tech company, learning and listening, which is what I truly believe in. Let's get it trending on Twitter. I also took, and this is not a plug, but I also have a relationship with helpbetter.com. Anxiety is running rampant this holiday season. You can go ahead and use my code in the app, and I will take care of each and every one of you. Vote Ramaswamy. Get it trending on Twitter. That's RAMASQUAMY. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. An interesting answer. Food for thought. Next candidate. Business proposals.
Anxiety? That was pretty fucked up.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's always like this.
I'm pretty smart. That's not a real word right there.
What's so funny,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Pelvis?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Beetlejuice. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
I'm too funny, man. I make everybody motherfucking laugh.
Business proposals. I want, I will personally be reading. I would like to read every single business proposal that comes through. I also will say, though, I don't want to flood the economy with businesses right off the bat. I want to slow roll them in. I want to take the best ideas, and I want to, provide help and funding or whatever it is possible that I can do to help with said businesses. But I do not want to, flood the economy with 30 businesses as soon as I get into office. I want people to think about what they want to do. I want people to put thought, effort, and all types of things into their proposals. I don't want to, I don't think having 50 stores like we used to in the old days that sell the same thing is really going to help the economy. If anything, I think it makes it much worse. It floods the economy with money into pockets of people that aren't doing anything. I want hardworking people that deserve their businesses to get their businesses, and I want to help in any way that I can. You got big ass titties, Beetlejuice. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, your mama likes to suck them every night. Ask her about it.
That's about it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. An economically conscious answer. Next candidate. How would you and your cabinet handle business proposals?
How many of you motherfuckers in the crowd are trying to start a business?
Me, man, I'm trying to start up a business.
Someone shoot that cricket.
The whole town.
Like literally everyone here right now? Let's see a raise of hands. Can we get some hands in the crowd of people who are looking to start a business?
Hey! Yeah, right here. That's our man. 50% of
Actually, it's like
all right.
people.
Unfortunately, most of you probably are not going to have your businesses approved under my administration because, like Pilbus, we're going to take very careful inspections of proposals submitted to us, which I intend on hearing in and when I hold court for those special 10 people every day. Of course, I'll be speaking to my constituents all throughout my particular reign. That said, with the establishment of my Chamber of Commerce and with oversight from the council, it will be quite easy for us to unanimously, or not, agree upon the businesses that we need in Los Santos. There is an economic revival going on right now, and it's very important that we moderate ourselves so that we are, like Pilbus said once again, we don't flood the market per se. Only the most capable, only the most dedicated, only the most savvy stand a chance in this new Los Santos. Thank you.
That's my bear. Good shit.
Good answers. Good answers. Important answers for us to know. Next candidate.
Satisfaction.
Business proposals. How would you and your cabinet handle this?
There are a lot of people in the city right now that are looking for businesses, that want to have their businesses approved, that want to go make something with their own two hands, have something, that have the drive, that have the passion, that have everything that they could need internally to start these businesses. What we need to make sure we do is when we are looking at these businesses, we don't stamp them, denied, send them away, never talk to them again, don't tell them why they were denied, never speak to them again. We need to work with these people. Everyone here has ideas. Everyone here, I believe, has ideas that are great, has ideas that can be good if they are tempered and refined. We need to make sure that we are working with people that want to have these businesses. We can't limit them. We can't send them away. We need to work with these people. We need to tell them what went wrong. We need to tell them why they were denied. We need to set them up with someone that can guide them through the steps that they need so that they can have a business. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to succeed, and you're not going to succeed by getting a denial stamp and then being sent away, never to be seen again, never to be heard of again. The only way we can succeed is by understanding what we've done wrong and improving. Thank you so much.
Very good answer. Important to consider how to handle denials. Very good answer. Next mayoral candidate, business proposals. How will you handle them?
Y'all hear that? Okay.
Hey, turn off your fucking phone, bitch.
Yeah, turn off your dadgum phone.
Those are our voters, and we should treat them with respect.
That phone probably has a damn tracking device in it anyway.
We are
now
not
listen.
better than you. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, now listen up. I know there's a hell of a lot of folks here that, look, I'm not like a lot of these other folks. All right, I'm one of you. All right, I'm a common man. You know, listen, my family, they have a farm. You know, we got a family business, and I know there's a lot of folks like y'all who've moved into the city over the years, and maybe your family's got a business. All right, maybe you want to have opportunities for your family to move into this city. Maybe you want to have your families have that opportunity to come in here, all right, and be able to expand and be able to continue to grow and be able to continue on for many generations, right? Now, what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to go out there, and we're going to want to be able to take these business proposals and look at, hey, what is going to work in this city? Because truthfully, this is the land of opportunity, all right? This is Los Santos, all right? And you should have every single damn opportunity, all right? You should have every single damn opportunity that you can have in order to make something of yourself. Now, not only that, there's certain things that this city needs. There's certain things that we need for the people, all right? So it ain't just about the businesses, all right? It's also about the consumers. It's about the customers, all right? It's about the people of this city who want certain opportunities, all right? They want certain opportunities. They want certain luxuries that you might not have right now. And I think that's the big thing. I think it goes both ways, and that's with every business, all right? It's not just the business itself, but it's also the people there that want what they don't have right now. Thank you.
A focus on supply and demand. Very frugal, very smart. Thank you, candidates, for your answers. For the remainder of the debate, we will turn the floor over to you, the fine folks of Los Santos. Please feel free to twat out questions for these candidates, and we will select a few from among them. You may begin now.
Yeah, I've got a question.
All right, I see one here from a Gilbert Panzarelli. What are your thoughts on the current state of first responders? If we could start at the other side again and move through. Candidates, you can remain where you are for this section.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
This would be Mayor Candidate Cornwood.
Wait, can you read the question one more time?
He's not listening. That's
of course. Of course I can. What are your thoughts on the state of first responders currently in the city?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to talk about this. I think historically, first responders have been something that has honestly not been treated with the respect that they deserve. First responders are some of the most damn important people in this city. And we need them more than damn near anybody. Why? Because there's so many damn problems. There's so many damn problems with the damn quality of food that we have right now, where people are dehydrated, people are hungry, People are going out there and they're passing out, and we have EMS running all over the city every
Sorry, what
single
was that? I
damn
can't
second
hear
of the
over
day.
all of the,
All right, every single damn second of the day.
Okay.
And these people need to be treated with
favor
respect, like
and
I was
shut
saying.
the
So
fuck
I
up.
do think first responders in this city, I think they.
What do you mean?
They do need to be respected, and I think every single damn person in this city who doesn't show them the damn respect that they deserve is not doing right, not only by them but also by themselves. Because when that service is out there, that service is out there for you. Those people are out there for you, all right? Again, just like many of the other people here, they're all a part of the damn ecosystem, okay? They're all a part of the damn ecosystem, and every single person plays a role in that ecosystem, and that's what makes this damn city great, all right? That is what sets Los Santos apart, and that's what we need to strive to be. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Next candidate, and you may remain where you are. You don't have to take the front stage.
I like taking the front. I like stepping up.
Okay, feel free.
And taking the front here. Right now, all across the city, people are passing out because they're starving. They're dying on the streets. People are getting hurt. They're getting nudged by cars, passing out, falling on the streets, incapacitated. They can't get up. These EMS are flooded. Has anyone here, I know for a fact, everyone here has been to the hospital, has been to that hospital in the South Side, and they've been in that room, they've been in the back there, and they've heard, the second they walk in, you hear these moaning sounds, like you walked into the Hall of the Damned, and there's damned souls around you. Oh, I need help, I need help, I need help. And sometimes you go there and understaffed, and you got 1, 2, 3 people running around, again, trying to get everyone back to their feet, and it's a chorus of, oh. We need to make sure that these people are treated fairly. These EMS who are helping us when we are dying in the streets. People are starving. They can't make it back to the city. They are passing out while they are driving back to the city to find something to eat. Right now, the EMS, there was an EMS worker. He came up to the lumberyard and we were talking. They were telling us that there are many EMS workers that can't run their ambulance truck because it's too expensive to get them repaired. So they have ambulances that are just sitting there dead in the ambulance parking lot, in the hospital parking lot. Why are we forcing these people who are surrounded all day, every day with the moaning sounds of people dying to go out of their own pocket, to spend their own money to fix the vital equipment that they need to save us from dying? Our first responders, our cops that have to deal with these roving gangs of people with wrenches and knives. Why are we forcing them to spend out of their own pocket? So that they have to, when they do a pit maneuver, all of a sudden, it's not, how do I stop these violent people from hurting more people? The thought, even if it's just brief, even if it's just for a moment, the thought gets in their head. And a little shred of doubt appears. If I pit this fucking guy, am I going to have to spend $300, $400, $500, $1,000 at the mechanic shop? And that shred of doubt can cost lives. We need to make sure that these EMS, that these first responders are set up, and they are set up good, and they are set up clean, because they are the people that are stopping us from being incapacitated. You won't know how many people I've gone up to the lumberyard, and I've seen they're knocked out because they get attacked by cougars, because they're starving, they're thirsty, their blood sugars are low. And they just pass out, and the EMS, they try to be everywhere that they can, but there's so much chaos in the city, and they're so understaffed that they can't be everywhere, and we can't have that. We need to make sure that we have a new facility. I want to make sure there's a new facility, either in Sandy or Paleto, somewhere up north, so that they're not taking 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour to get all the way up north and all the way back just to help these people. It's dire. I don't think these people behind me understand just how dire it is. I don't think any of these people have struggled to afford a burger. There has been times me and my boys and my girls down at the lumberyard, we don't know if we will be able to eat a meal because we don't have the fucking money. And the only people that will help us when we're passed out and we're incapacitated are these EMS people. And we need to make sure that they have the means, that they have the ability to get to us. It is serious. It is so serious. We need to make sure. Let me calm down just a little bit because I'm getting passionate about this stuff. Please excuse me. Please excuse me. But it is so serious that we get these people the equipment that they need, the setups that they need. They're doing so much for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A passionate answer. Next question.
Yeah, Tiny, can you go ahead and reiterate?
Yeah,
given,
of course.
Given that that last answer took about 10 minutes to finish.
Of course. What do you feel could be improved for our first responders? What do you feel the state of the first responders are right now?
Terrible. And allow me to take this time to personally thank the first responders that were responsible for getting the dangerous Vivek Raw pastrami off the streets when he was arrested for brandishing a couple of days ago. I know it was extremely uncomfortable to probably have to arrest your mayoral candidate like that. However, it is good news to hear that his felony charge was dropped in court a little bit later. Thank you again for your service. I salute you personally, and I'm sure everyone else here in the city does, at least honest working people in the city. As for EMS, a new facility is good. Definitely an idea that my campaign team and jurisdiction will explore. I'm interested in kind of modernizing the EMS vehicles a little bit. I mean, they're big, they're slow, they're bulky, they're square, a bit cumbersome to drive around, especially in the mountains with. You know, modernizing of equipment, you know, subsidizing cops and their, you know, required pit maneuver fees and whatnot. All excellent ideas. All ideas that we will be implementing once I'm elected. Apart from that, keep up the good work, boys and girls. Hopefully, you know, you don't get stabbed. It's fucking war zone out there. Thank you.
Good answer. Good answer. Next candidate.
That's my mayor.
The EMS are probably the most important people in the city, honestly. I mean, they help all of us when everybody's doing bad. They are the ones that save our lives continuously, them and the doctors. And for EMS specifically, I know back in the day, we used to have high-speed response unit cars. They used to have Explorers that they would drive to be able to pick up people that were struggling up north. Instead of those big bulky ambulances. As cool as they look, they aren't very efficient in getting people medical treatment in a timely manner. So I definitely want to do that. I want to get some more vehicles and help them in that way, if possible. I also want to see if I could get life flight back for the EMS. Not having a helicopter to help them when people are getting hurt on mountains or up north is, I think, a massive problem. And I think life flight and helicopters and being able to help them in that regard is huge. When it comes to police officers as first responders, like I mentioned earlier, I want to help fund dispatch for the police. So when you need it, you don't have to sit there and type out a fucking message on your phone and hope that somebody responds to you. I want you to be able to call 911 and be able to speak to a real human being and get the help. Well, what if somebody's chasing you with a knife and you need to talk to a police officer or you need help? You're not going to have time to get
Ursula,
on the
do you have a
phone
drink
and
by any
type a fucking
chance?
message and try to get help. That's just
No.
not how it's going to work. I know a lot of people
frick.
don't look favorably at the police, but the police do help a lot with the everyday civilians that don't want to hurt people and don't really want to protect themselves and necessarily aren't violent people themselves. So there is... I want to make sure that the police are able to hire on more officers. I've heard from civilians. I've been going around talking to people that a lot of the times, and not at the fault of the police officers, just at the fault of the fact that there isn't money and they don't have the funding they need to hire more, that sometimes they aren't able to give a report. They're not able to report a crime. They're not able to get the help that they deserve and that they need. So I want to make sure that they do that. And, of course, with to the best of my ability, I want to help supervise and make sure that only people that, you know, it's not necessarily my job as mayor, but I want to make sure that the people they do hire are of good standard and aren't corrupt, aren't horrible people, and are actually there to help the civilians.
Wonderful answer. Wonderful answer for our first responders. Next candidate, please take the floor and ask us, what do you think of the state of our first responders, and what would you do to improve it?
Well, first of all, first and foremost, good morning. I mean, what a snooze fest this has been. Hope you're all doing well. Here's what I will say. Oh, it's so easy to talk from their thrones about what should and what could, but let me tell you, I'm going to talk about what I will do. On the ground floor, who's sick of being unable to use these broken elevators? Yes, I pledge on absolutely fixing it day one. I want to make sure, day one, I want to make sure I get on the ground to fix those elevators, because something about it, the EMS, something important is that they have to make sure they can move quickly. And I spoke to so many EMS, which a lot of these frauds have not done. I have spoken to the people. Day one. I've rolled up my sleeves. I've gotten down and dirty, and I've actually spoken to them, which is why I want to fix elevators and increase the pay, not only of doctors, but also the receptionists. And let me just be the first candidate to recognize not a single woman on stage running for office, which I think is a travesty, which is why I pledge that my second in command will be Lilith, who is a woman and who is a powerful and well-spoken citizen of Los Santos. So let me be.
That's right.
That's right. Let me be the representative for the people, by the people, to represent all of you. Thank you so much, and I yield the rest of my time to the fine EMSs, because I am willing to listen directly to you, unlike these total frauds on the stage.
Woo!
Well put. Well
Kill the
put.
EMS,
please do not take the stage. We appreciate you.
It's giving me a lot to think about.
Next candidate.
I don't see dental floss.
Thanks, Tiny.
Of course. The state of first responders and what you would do to improve it.
So honestly, state responders, obviously, they are some of the most important people in the city. They keep everyone well, alive half the time. Without them, we would probably tumble on nothing. The state of it, yes, they have the people. They have quite a lot of people working as EMS workers, doctors, everything else. But it's true. They can't pull out the vehicles that they need, and they don't have the money to be able to do it. So be able to get the proper funding to them to be able to do those things is what will really help them thrive and succeed better. Whether that we could use the funding to get better vehicles or whatever else they need, that'll be fantastic. But for now, it will just be to get them what they need now to improve and prosper. Thank you.
Great answers. Great answers. This one is from Weazel News, and we could keep this one short. Which candidate would you vote for other than yourself? And we'll keep you all back here for this one. This one we'll do as a short one. Starting with Mr. Cornwood. All right. Okay, it's fine. You go right up there.
It's going right up there.
Who would I vote for? It's a damn good question. I feel like probably the most well-prepared candidate that we have. It might be Pilbus. But then again, Pilbus might have been a terrorist. I remember years ago. I don't know if that ever got solved or not. So I don't quite trust him. Max Thoroughbred seems like a stand-up guy. He's kind of insulting at times. Max Thoroughbred seems like a stand-up guy, and also seems pretty well. He seems pretty well prepared for this thing. You got Mr. Pastrami, who's I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about, because I thought he wasn't woke, and then that last comment, I think he's woke, and I don't want to deal with any of that bullshit. Okay.
Woke?
I don't want to deal with any of that bullshit. Hell, and sir, what's your name again?
Stelio.
I think you're incredibly well prepared as well. Yeah, I'd probably say Max Thoroughbred is probably who I'd vote for. If I didn't vote for myself. If I had 2 votes, I'd vote for myself with the first one, and then myself for the second one. But if I had 3, I'd vote for Max Thoroughbred.
Okay.
Appreciate
your answer. Okay. Next candidate, who would you vote for if you could not vote for yourself?
All right, there's no reason for me to step up. This is a quick one. Let me say, Mr. Pilbus is the only person on this stage that I've heard even mention the word union. He's the only person that has talked about working with the unions, even saying the word. Mr. Pilbus, I don't know if you've gone up north. I don't know if you've gone to the lumberyard. I don't know what unions you visited, if you have visited any. But I know there's not one candidate that's gone up north and talked to anyone that I know. I know there's not one candidate that's gone up north and has talked to anyone that I know about. Anyone at the Dancers Union, Mr. Bernie over there, Antonio in the Taxis Union. Antonio also working with the Tow Union.
I've never heard of any of these unions.
But just the fact that you even mention the word union, if I had to vote for someone, it'd be you, my friend.
Good answer. Next candidate. Who would you vote for if you could not vote for yourself?
I think Stelio has pretty much secured my vote, because when I'm elected mayor, I mean, second place does become deputy. I'm going to need someone to kind of represent the interests of the North. That's all.
Understood. Next candidate.
I was thinking that if I was elected, or if I was going to be deputy mayor, I would want to do it with Maximilian. I think it'd be great. But Stelio, I did not know was running for mayor till now. And I also think that he is fantastic. And honestly, I'm torn between the two. That would be something that I'd have to learn a little bit more about both of them before I was able to decide.
Okay, next candidate.
Look at all of these political phonies endorsing each other. I'm sorry to interrupt your tea party, but I'm an outsider, and I will commit to being a representative for you. Okay? I am not going to... Look at them. They're all groveling at each other's feet, hoping they can secure some sort of position. Well, let me tell you, I am not going to do that. Because day one, I represent the people. And if I don't win, I do not promise a peaceful transfer of power. Which is why, if I don't win... I hope you take the mantle. So stand back and stand by.
Just point at me.
Okay. All right. That was an interesting one, but good answer. All right, and the next candidate.
This might be a shock, but probably the least, say the most probably respectable person I would say would be Cornwood. I would vote for.
Okay. Understood.
Hang Pilbus.
We're friends, Uchiha.
Well, to be fair, we don't do hangings anymore. We do firing squad.
Yeah, firing squads. Yeah.
Fire Pilbus.
All right, we still have time for a few more questions. Just give me a moment to look through here.
If I may make a suggestion, Ursula.
Here we go.
Now, shut up, Baldy. Listen, okay, Ursula.
Take off the hat. Take off the hat, tough guy.
Ursula extensively covered the Warren Sanguine and is currently a representative of LSBN, I believe. Weazel News, right?
Yeah, LSBN
she had a great
folded.
question. Oh, wait. That was your question that we just answered. Didn't you have another one?
Yeah, I had another one. Let me pull it up real fast.
I do have one prepared here while Ursula finds hers.
I already got
On the
it.
campaign. Oh, you got it?
It was just what makes you better than the other candidates. That was the original question.
Okay. You know what? Since Twat is going so quick, let me do this one, and then we're gonna hold on to that one for the next.
You should probably wrap pretty soon because it's getting a little bit long. Yeah.
On the campaign trail, there are a lot of folks that are very present on Twitter and some that are not. My question is, what do you do with your day? Well, we can begin with Mr. Cornwood.
What do I do with my day? Well, let me tell you, I ain't one I ain't too damn big on that social media or none of that. Okay, I ain't particularly fond of it or particularly invested in it. But you know what I am invested in? Again, I'm invested in the people. You know, I spend my days patrolling the streets, policing, making sure the city is safe. And I'm out there interfacing with folks. I'm out there talking to business owners. I'm out there talking to the citizens. Because look, not everybody in this city is wanting to lead a life of crime. Not everybody in this city is, wanting to try and run for office or be a part of the government or, be a part of the police department. In fact, most people don't do any of that shit, okay? A lot of people in this city want to have a good, nice, honest living, I'm sure. And that's what I spend my day doing. I spend my day with the people of this city and interfacing with as many people as possible, trying to make sure people are safe, all right? And that's it. I mean, that's all I do. I don't give no damns about Twitter.
All right. Good answer. Next candidate.
Right now, if I wasn't running for mayor, I'll tell you what I'd be doing. I'd be up at the lumber yard. I'd be passing out hard hats. I'd be introducing people. I'd be getting them ready. I'd be teaching them, giving them experience, getting them through the job. Unfortunately, the circumstances which have arisen, even though the actual voting day hasn't even been settled yet, we're already hosting debates. We're already talking. There are already people out there running around, jumping out of sewer pipes, running up to you, jump scaring you like the guy from It, trying to get you to vote for them. Vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. What I do every day, I don't linger around corners. I don't linger in closets waiting for you to jump out, waiting for you to pass by so I can jump out and tell you to vote for me. I've been calling people. I've been visiting places that candidates have not been in years. They have told me, they said a candidate hasn't come here in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. People have forgotten about us. That's the type of person I want to talk to. I don't want to jump scare some Joe Smo coming out of the Senior Buns, coming out of the Senior Buns. I want to talk to the people that have been forgotten. I talk to the people that have been pushed aside, that have not been acknowledged by any mayor in literally years. When I'm not doing that, I go down to City Hall. I pester the guys down to City Hall, Miss Sherry Pie, lovely Miss Sherry Pie, the wonderful Mr. Castle down there, and I talk to them. I bring out some concerns. People tell me things, and I try to bring things up to them. I was down at City Hall, and Miss Jane brought up an issue she was having with the bun machine at Senior Burgers. I brought it up to Mr. Castle, and very quickly, this man goes and he increases the capacity, or he passes it up and someone increases the capacity for the bun machine. I go down to City Hall, I talk, I say, hey, we're making no money up at the lumberyard. And very quickly, within days, someone comes and they start buying the lumber up at the lumberyard. We're making money up there now. That wasn't happening a week ago. We were making nothing. I don't want to waste my time, waste your time, waste everybody's time lingering, jump scaring people that are just trying to mind their own business. I want to get stuff done. And even if I'm not mayor, I'm still out here and I'm still trying to get stuff done.
But that's how you spend your day, huh? Great stuff.
Next
Better
candidate.
than doing the gritty, my friend.
Yeah, Dance for Children, kind of weird. Anyway, hey
That's
guys,
right.
you know, I've met most of you guys in person. I see a lot of you in the crowd I've spoken to individually about what you want to see in a new government. That's pretty much how I spend my day. I do the same jobs that you do. I try to talk to everyone that I can, get to know them. I've got over 80 contacts on my phone right now, going up by the hour even, which will tie in, of course, quite well to my desire to speak individually with you once I am elected mayor. That's it. I just talk to people. Kind of boring, I guess, in a way. Thank you.
Okay. Next candidate.
Hang Velvis.
I don't want to just rehash the same stuff everybody else has been saying, but I've been doing the same. I have been talking to the working individuals. I've been going around trying to speak to people working at every facet of life. I've went down to the mechanic shops. I went to the police department. I went to the hospital. I've talked to people at Senior Buns to see what they want. That's all I've been doing. Unfortunately, with the holidays, I wasn't around so the past couple of days, so I wasn't talking to that many people then. But that's what I could plan to continue doing. I want to hear from the people. I want to know what you guys want, because that's what I really want to do. I want to help with what you guys need. I also work the same jobs that you guys do. I am funding my own campaign. It's been rough. That's why I've been working at Senior Buns to try to make some money. I've also tried out the other jobs as well, just to see what they were like, just so I could get some perspective on the jobs themselves. And I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to talk to people. I've always have my name and number in the yellow pages so people can reach out to me, and that's that.
Good answer. Good answer. Our next candidate.
Thank you so much. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, because honesty is sort of my platform. Every morning, I woke up and go to Vanilla Unicorn, and I whisper in strippers' ears that they don't have to do this. Because let me tell you, I support strippers after marriage. Then what I do is I want to get talking to the people, because I am a candidate for day one. I'm a candidate for the people, by the people. So I go to different areas to talk to different people. I'll send my support to the South Side to see what's going on over there. I have recently gone to Mosley's and also signed a contract with the leader of Mosley's to make sure that I'm representing them as well. Now, all these candidates, they're all just lying and out of touch. I have a viral TikTok account that I use to elevate my platform. Now, Maximilian Melatonin came up here, and on the side he said he's against the gritty. Now, I'm sorry, but it sounds like he's against fun. And I will not be silenced if I was elected your mayor, which is why on Twitter, go hashtag RAMASQUAMY and let me know if you're supporting me. And if you... Hey everybody, Ramaswamy here with another vlog, episode 532. I'm here in front of the people, and everyone in this frame endorses me, and I just want to say, if I was lucky enough to be your mayor, I hope to represent you at home. This is brought to you by Onnit Brain Supplements. For 3 months free, go to ramaswamy.co.ru.nz. Thank you so much, and take care. Let's change things up the Ramaswamy way. A vote for Ramaswamy is a vote for Ramaswamy.
Wow. Wow. Wonderful. Wonderful. Next candidate.
You want to repeat the question, please?
What is your day-to-day like?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So honestly, my day-to-day is like everyone else here. I work at Cedar Buns. I'm a supervisor there for the kitchen. I do a lot of goober. I help with towing. I just go around, meet people, help people when needed. If I'm driving around and see someone needs a ride, I'll pick them up and bring them when they need to go. If someone twats out that they need food, I'll go bring them food. Like I'm just help. I'm a people person. That's really all I do with my time. Yeah, Twada is great and all, but I don't use it as much as everyone else probably. But it's just not so much my thing. I have been, I use it for some ads, about mayor campaigning, but other than that, I really couldn't care much about Twada. Perfect. Thank you.
Kill him.
Okay. Wonderful answers, candidates. We have one final question here at the debates. And we'll start over here with Mayor Candidate McMuffin and go that way.
Okay, what's the question?
What will you do for the vegetarians of this city?
Oh, okay.
They're living on
Thank
fries.
you.
They're living on energy bars, folks.
Yeah, they are. So honestly, we get quite a lot of people coming to Senior Buns about veggie options, and the only thing we can really give right now is with no burger, which is quite sad. If we can get some sort of veggie burger option, or maybe like a falafel option, that would be fantastic. It also depends on down the line what other stores and restaurants do open up. Maybe we could just get a full vegetarian option place. That would be fantastic. It'll give people different things to try out and taste and have what you like. Yep.
Good answer. Good answer. Next candidate.
It's such a great question, and thank you so much. Here's what you're about to hear. Coddle, coddle, coddle. Day one. They're going to tell you exactly what you want. Which is why I, Vivek Ramaswamy, want to let you know I will not offer vegetarian options unless you really need it.
Oh my God.
That's exactly right. And I don't care if
He's
that's
so
unpopular to say,
smart,
because that's the truth. I went to a Senor Buns and I asked for a bacon burger made in America, and they couldn't produce anything. Have you noticed there's no customization in terms of burgers? Which is why if I was given the great opportunity to run for mayor, I would want every single piece of meat to be made in Los Santos by fine folks like yourself, which is why I believe in an all-meat liver diet. And that's exactly what my wife's boyfriend eats as well, and I want to make him very happy. Gods, or science, bless you all. Ramaswamy on Twitter.
Okay. A shocker there towards the end. Very good. Good answers.
He sucks.
Next candidate.
Like I said, I do plan on helping fund another restaurant if I get in office. I want everybody to feel included. I want everybody to feel like they have something that they need. If vegetarian options is something that people want and need, then they'll have it. As long as I'm as much as I'm able to do. Like I said, I want everybody to feel like they have what they need in the city. I want everybody to be included, no matter whether it's food or whatever else. I mean, you are your own individual peoples, and if you need something, I want to help you get it to feel included. That's how I feel about that in any facet, not just food, but whatever it is that you want to be included and feel inclusive.
Good answer.
Oh, good answer.
It's a good answer. Inclusivity. Next candidate.
This one's simple. I've been working with the queen of hippies, Tessa Lamb. She's part of my campaign in order to begin drafting up an expert menu for vegans, for gluten-free, for vegetarians. No longer are you going to have to order 4 fries from Senor Buns to get your vegetarian fix. We're going to be having and overseeing quite a few businesses that have had some great ideas for, vegetarian options. Thank you.
Already thinking ahead. Great question. Great answer. What can I say? Next candidate.
Look, guys, this isn't the craziest thing in the world, all right? Burger King has had the Impossible Burger for 5 years now? Vegetarian options are already a thing. All we need to do is make sure that Senor Buns, as well as any other business that wants to open and give food diversity in food, vegetarian options, they just have a mean to get these more food options on the menu. That's all we need. It's not the craziest thing in the world, guys. Come on.
Total pandering from all the candidates.
Simple answer, but an effective answer. Candidate Cornwood, the floor is yours. Vegetarians, what do we do about them?
Vegetarians?
Yeah, they're surviving on fries, energy bars. What do we do?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Absolutely nothing, because I don't give a damn shit about vegetarians, all right?
Let's go! Truth to power! Truth to power!
Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of Los Santos, there you have it. The first debate in a historic election.
Wait. Before we leave, Tiny, can you reintroduce us one more time?
Of course. Actually, would each candidate like to go through and say goodbye to the crowd on your own?
Sure.
I think that'd be a nice farewell. We'll start with you, Mayor-elect Cornwood.
I was not listening to the last 3 sentences you said.
You're just saying goodbye to the crowd, Cornwood.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, I wanted to thank all y'all for coming. I mean, I know everybody's had a pretty busy day so far, and we're going to keep it short, right? But I know y'all are real damn busy, and y'all took time off work for this, and I know it's hard out there right now, but trust me, you being out here and you hearing what we have to say is going to go a long way. It's going to go a real damn long way in this city, so thank you.
Mayor-elect Cornwood, everybody.
And one more thing, I did also want to continue to thank the other candidates here for showing up today as well, because I think it's very, very important. Very, very important that we're all out here and we're talking about this stuff quickly. So, and keeping it brief. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah,
Thank you, Mayor-elect Cornwood.
Hello, everybody. Once again, my name is Stelio Lambros.
Hello.
If anyone wants to speak to me, to reach out to me, to talk to me, I want to talk to you. I spent a lot of time up at the labor union, up at the lumber yard, up north. You can find me there. You can find one of the many fine people up there. Please speak to one of us. Speak to Devon. Speak to Jack. Speak to one of us. If we're not up there, I'm in the yellow pages. I'm always in the yellow pages. Call me. I want to hear you. I want to speak to you. You've taken your time. Thank you for taking your time. But there's so much more work to be done. We could only answer a few questions out of the many, many, many questions that we got. And if you have anything you want to say to me, please, please, please reach out to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor-elect Stelio. Thank you, Mr. Stelio.
Honored citizens of Los Santos, like a phoenix from the ashes, we will rise to conquer the myriad issues that have arisen from the failure of the previous government. It will be my honor to show you the way to full and utter reconstruction, to showing and displaying with clear intent that these state-run businesses will be passed off to people like you. And of course, if you ever need me, I'm in the yellow pages. Maximilian Thoroughbred. Thank you.
Whoa, yeah! Thank you, candidate Thoroughbred. Ladies and gentlemen, mayoral candidate Maximilian Thoroughbred.
Once again, guys, I'm Pilbus Shanley. I want to thank, just like everybody else, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank the other candidates for being here. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to show that you guys care about the mayorship. It means a lot. Like the others said, my number's always in the yellow pages. Feel free to reach out. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to hear your ideas. I'd love to tell you my ideas. And thank you again, everybody, for being here. Also, I want to open up a dispensary.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, dispensary. Woo!
Wow.
Go Pilbus!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa,
Pilbus right there. Right on.
Oh, one more thing. Sorry. Wait, one more thing. I'm sorry. Sorry, one more thing. If you go up to Blazing Tattoo and you say vote Pilbus, Damian Tinkerman will give you a tattoo for free. You don't even actually have to vote for me. You just got to say it. So.
Yeah, tattoos.
Hell yeah.
Okay, next candidate.
Oh, fuck, there's more.
Hello, America. Hello, Los Santos. When I say Rama, you say Squammy. Rama!
Squammy!
Thank you so much. Well, let me tell you, this debate, absolute fraud. We've been talking all about money, but where is the funny? My question that wasn't addressed during the sham debate is, what about the Parks and Recreation Department? Are we going to have fun events? What do these candidates even have to offer for entertainment or creativity? All of them were just pandering to your sensibilities, which is why if I was to be a mayor, I would open up 2 dispensaries and give free weed as part of my stimulus checks. And if you're not convinced, watch
Can't afford
this.
that. The state
If
can't
you're
afford
not,
that.
ready? If you're not convinced, watch this. Lose yourself in the moment, you know, which you whoa, which you never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, and I rest my time. Ramaswamy on Twitter, take it away.
That's candidate Ramaswamy right there. All right?
All right, you
Thank
take care now.
Candidate Ramaswamy, okay.
Something. All right. Hello again, everybody. Appreciate you all coming. Tiny, thank you for hosting this, by the way. Everyone that got this set up.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Honestly, I may not be the most known person here, but I am probably one of the most hardworking and dedicated to what I do. And I know if I do get mayor, elected mayor, that I would do everything in my power and to get things the way they should be go. And that's really it. Thank you. Vote Donnie McMuffin.
Thank you, mayoral candidate Donnie McMuffin. And thank you, everybody in the audience, for sticking with us for these debates, all right? Again, I'm Tiny Tony. How you doing? And I want to thank especially Miss Juno Sweeney for setting up these debates. Wonderful woman. She will be setting up. She'll be setting up more events in the future, so please keep an eye out for those. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a great night.
Can I get the mayor candidates on the back of the stage for a photo?
Sure.
Yeah,
Of
it's a nice light. Thank you.
Hey, great work out there, fellas. You all killed it.
Good work. I gotta tell you, Mr. Vivek, you are a very, very entertaining person. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I like the alien dome. That was a good idea.
That was
You
a
like
great
the
idea.
Simpsons dome?
Pose however
Two
you'd like.
dispensaries, you really got him with that one.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I fumbled.
All right,
You
everyone
said
ready?
cheese or something?
Yeah, I'll do it in 3, 2, 1.
Ramaswamy's a cuckold.
I am, and I'm proud and loud.
All right, got it. Thank you, gentlemen.
You
Thank
bet.
you.
And good luck in the election, whenever it may
Thank you so
be.
much.
Mr. Cornwood, you go and just keep arresting people.
All right, take care now.
All right, take care now. Good luck, fellas.
I'm always on duty.
You're on duty. Good work. God bless you. You have to be.
Ramaswamy did try to get me politically assassinated, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering.
Day 1. That's going to be stuck in my head for like forever. Day 1. Oh, yeah. Everyone looks so cool. Is this one mine? I don't know where I parked. I think this is mine. Hashtag day 1. Blunder, I think right now I'm either voting Pilbus or Max. I like Max a lot. Also, he, strokes Ursula's ego by calling her amazing and talking about her work. Which, Ursula even knows he's doing, but still, he plays it smart. Cop goes around it, other guy goes right through it. Yeah, let's go down here.